Today I will explain how to set up your local database and how to connect to the workbench for that local database. So we will do the setup in just 5 minutes. So the prerequisites are we have to make sure the Docker is installed because we will be running our MySQL as a Docker machine, and you can have any one of these, either MySQL workbench or SQL workbench or PHP MySQL. So here I will be using MySQL workbench. So first first check whether you have Docker installed or not. You can check that by giving docker --- version. So I have 19.03.05. So now we need to run the Docker machine. So in order to run that, so you just we have to run this command, docker run. So I am doing a port mapping 3307 from my host to Docker machine. So Docker machine will be having 3306. The name of the Docker will be my-mysql, and I am using giving the root password as root only, and this -d means as a daemon. It will run as a daemon. So I am using MySQL version 5.7. So once you run this, you can see that you will get a Docker ID. So you can check whether the Docker machine is running or not by using docker ps-a. So you can see that it is started 9 seconds ago, means created 9 seconds ago, and it is up and running fine, and it is already healthy state, and it is in starting state. So now we directly cannot connect to the workbench. So we have to update one thing in the mysql.user table. So to do that, first go inside the docker execute -it my-mysql, that is docker name, /bin/bash. So now we are inside the Docker machine, you can see that. So now log into the MySQL here. So you know that the password we have set it as root, so just type root. So now we are inside the MySQL. So you do select user host from mysql.user. So we need to update for root. The host should be percentage instead of localhost, because localhost means you can connect only within the Docker, you can't connect outside of the Docker. So update mysql.user set host is equal to percentage where user is equal to root. So run the flush privileges, it will update the privileges. Now come out, and you can come out of this, and mysql -u root just check whether the connection is able to, means we can able to make the connection outside of the Docker machine, that is from our machine, means our Mac machine. So like -p capital P means capital P is for port. So you can see that I have done port mapping as 3307, right? So when I did docker run, so use 3307 as port, and -h 127.0.0.1. so now give the password as root. So now you can able to see we can connect outside of this. So now run show databases, so we can able to see this. So let's we will try to connect from MySQL workbench, and from there we will try to create the database. So let's go to workbench. So if you open the workbench, you can see that here it will try to show that list of connections available. So as of now we don't have any connections, so just click on the plus mark. So use connection name as a local host or localhost test machine, and you can give 127, but port you have to make it as 3307. It is okay, and you can give the password as root and give okay, and then do the test connection. You can see that successfully made the MySQL connection, okay, and then give okay. So now you can see that one connection list is available. Click on that. So now it will be opened, and if you want to see the databases, right, so go to schemas and go to queries. So here you can run show databases, and you can run this command. So it will list what all the databases available. So here you can create database test underscore machine, sorry, test underscore database, and you can run this here. So let's verify it is, we have connected to the right machine and we can able to see the databases. So if you run here as well, you can see the test databases. So you can see that only in 5 minutes we have created a local setup, and whatever schema you want you can create it here, and you can do any kind of database activity for test purpose on these machines. So that's all for today, and thanks for watching this video.